Всем привет, с вами снова Фиоранес, мы снова проходим Хогвартс Леджеси. Я решил немножечко посетить Хогсмит, как вы помните, в конце прошлой. Нужно продать лишнее шматье. Кстати, к слову, про лишнее шматье надо сначала посмотреть, что продавать. У нас есть что-то более улучшенное? Ну, не все, да? Так, ладненько, в таком случае продаем все остальное. Так, почему я решил записать сразу с Хогсмида? Потому что у нас здесь с вами летный магазинчик. Вот он.
New face. Wonderful.
Хрена, тут метал продают. Какую шмотку дали, к слову. Причем лучше. Нормально. О. Шотландия. Длинногорье. Не-не-не. Вот основную шмотку мне, в принципе, моя нравится. Конечно, он есть еще какие-то неплохие, интересные. Блять, фиолетовый. Куда ж без него-то? Бля, уже заполнено, да? Ну ничего, сейчас.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you.
Что за метлы? Угу. Они все одинаковые, только иначе выглядят, да?
That item is of the highest quality.
Хрень. Неплохо. Вот такое. Не очень.
That item is of the highest quality.
Моего. Дайте две.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Неплохо выглядит, мне нравится.
Thanks for stopping by. Oh, whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Соглы.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Сейчас, подожди, родной. Так, у нас есть какие-то улучшения. Это мы не знаем, что это. Более улучшенный шарф. И что-то еще. Шапка, по-моему. Да, шапка. Это херово, это лучше. И вроде бы все, да? Да. Шапки нет. Шарфа нет.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Так, бро. Продать. 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 Это я тебе не продам. Хочу сначала посмотреть, что там за характеристики.
Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Найс. Так, у нас есть метла. Это очень радует. Есть обновление 3 штуки, да? Так, он сказал, что может нам что-то там апгрейднуть. Давайте-ка займемся этим, пожалуй. Летные испытания. Вот это хочу. Это где? Хогвартс? Нет, это вообще карта мира. Ёп, твою мать. Давай отсюда. Заодно затестим метлу.
Off on another adventure, are we?
А как на метлу сесть? Можно взять метлу, которая расположена в Хоксмиде. Идеальная метла для тех, у кого вспыльчивый характер. Хо. Как сесть на метлу? Алло. Ой, не то. Так, это у нас навыки. Один талант подъехал, но нам это пока, в принципе, не нужно. Так, ладно. Где тут контроллер? Бежать, лететь быстрее, идти. Ускоренный прыжок, показать управление, слезть, взлететь. А сесть-то как? Подождите. Так, пешком бежать, идти, прыгнуть, бла-бла-бла. Ездовой, лететь быстрее. Ниже, выше, ускорение, рывок, слезть. Показать управление Q. Побелю, протего, привязать, уклониться. Карта, двигаться, долить, ждать. Инвентарь, испытание карты, совиная почта. Управление тварями. Х. Хоть пердеть. I don't understand. Метла есть, толку нет. Дорогая Аполлония, приглашаю тебя на пикник. Я знаю, белые пироги ты любишь, ничего. Или Ричард. Что-то знакомое. По-моему, это те самые, которые там друг друга убивали и изменяли друг другу. Кто-то суету где-то наводит. Так, я так понимаю, мы сейчас с чемпионкой гоняться будем. На поле для квиддича. Ну, лучше по меточке пойду. Ладно, хотя нас меточка сюда-то и заводит. Фига.
Black hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the first place. Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Чё?
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Да ты просто завидуешь.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having
Perhaps
that.
I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
This'll take some getting used to.
Я... Блять. Что все хуёво.
Success. Brilliant. Made it. Ho, ho! Did it. Ah, good. I've got this.
Make Hufflepuff great again. Ну чё, выкусила? Теперь я ваш капитан.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I wish the headmaster would retire. Let Professor Weasley take over for him. I'm glad there's a Slytherin in charge of the
I
school.
suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
My parents were thrilled to hear that Black was being put in charge.
А как мне пролететь следующий-то уровень? Никак, наверное, да? Ну ладно. Так, нам сюда.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I don't know that sentence, but there has been a dragon losing a hand.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Так, хорошо, с метлой разгребли. Чё теперь? Теперь нам раз выручай-комната. Выручай-комнату хочу открыть. Еще летающие этих тварей. Или в целом, что там у нас, уход за магическими существами. А куда мне? Пускай сюда, ладно.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Revelio.
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
До пульса. Сейчас изучим по ходу.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell.
Заклятие
You can
исчезания.
cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Ну да, не такая уж хорошая эта Иванеска.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Так. Раз. Два. Три. Что еще сюда можно? Люмос или репаро? Давайте люмос. Репаро можно сюда. И потом что-нибудь еще сюда добавим.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Лунный камень появился.
Where
Уж,
in
по-моему, все
Merlin's
собрал.
name is that elf?
Revelio.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag.
Мать, научи
I
эти
wondered where
собирать.
that had got to.
А, я думаю, вот замочек вниз.
Can't believe it's still here.
Не твой.
I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Прикольно.
Accio.
И нахрена мне это Акия? Или там что-то есть? Вроде нет. Ага, тут на жопе съехать можно. Может быть, где-то залезать надо? Бля, я даже не знаю.
Accio.
Окей, ладно, я понял, для чего это.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not. That's not helpful.
А вот
you
мне интересно.
tin.
А, не, диадема еще не спрятана. В Волан-де-Морта нету. Да, тут прям все удобства. Живи не хочу.
Lumos. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that?
Вот ключик.
Was that a golden snitch?
А, это снич.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Incendio.
Нет, да? Так, дальше тупики. Понял.
Accio. Revelio.
И чё? И как?
Accio. Levioso.
Мне кажется, догадываюсь.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Ой, не то. Вот так. Нет, не так. Видимо, здесь перепрыгивать надо.
Incendio. Accio.
Чё-то я не въезжаю. Все, въезжаю. А нет, не въезжаю. По-моему, зря я его подвесил. А как теперь Левиосу сбить? Вопрос. Отменить.
Expelliarmus.
Ага, все понял.
Accio.
Так, иди-ка сюда. Ну, я сейчас тут застряну.
Levioso. 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 Accio.
Ништяк.
Levioso.
Да, как туда попасть-то реально? Что за хрень? Тут нельзя, там нельзя. А где можно тогда?
Accio. Levioso.
Я не понимаю.
Accio. Incendio.
Доски не горят. Эти, скорее всего, тоже. Ну да. И что, и как?
Levioso.
С одной на другую я тоже перепрыгнуть не смогу. Так, я куда-то вот сюда вот у меня получалось залезать.
Accio. Levioso.
Да серьезно, как туда попасть?
Accio. Levioso.
Так вот здесь, блядь, невидимая стена, я не могу через нее перепрыгивать. Что за хрень? Давайте еще раз ее ладно, сюда затащим, попробую хотя бы. Так, иди сюда. Давай толчочком сейчас. да? Не сегодня, я понял.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Да, блядь, сколько можно-то? Так. Вот. Шикарно. Сейчас должен проскользнуть.
Accio. Levioso.
Ну и... Ну. Давай. Нет, да? Сюда смог. Хорошо. А дальше что?
Accio.
Сука.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Сука, я сломаю эту систему. Ля, я не понимаю как. А, все, открыл. Просто только что со сничем делать.
Accio.
Ладно, пойдем дальше.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Ничего. Все зависло, да? Круто. Сейчас бы игра зависала. Да. Так, я тут заново запустил. Вот что-то, к сожалению, по-моему, запустились мы немножечко не как я надеялся.
Accio. Levioso.
А, стоп, здесь забрал. Окей, значит у нас...
This isn't as precarious as it looks.
Ага, значит у нас некоторый прогресс сохранился, я понял. Да, здесь стулья еще были.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
По идее, тот геморройный сундук мы тоже забрали, да?
What was that? Was that a golden snitch? We hope that house elf can find.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Все, нормально. Проскочил. Что-то подвисалка не бывает небольшая.
Yikes! Careful! Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Ща, хоп, Мальдивы, пляж, короче. Морюшка. Тоже неплохо.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Ага. Давайте посмотрим. У нас как раз есть пару шмоток. Ага, понял.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Так, а я ж еще кабинет или что-то такое у меня там было. Не кабинет эти. Это Лабуда была. Картины.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Иди, твою мать. Ой.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Зелье, травология, средства содержания, предметы на стену. Охренеть, у нас тут хат полноценная, смотрю, да? Готический, электрический, ботанический, научнообразный. Ля, какой мне больше нравится-то? Вот это, мне кажется, поинтереснее всего. Ага. А как повернуть? Понял. Все, мне больше не надо. Так, наукообразный. Тут, по-моему, ботанический поинтереснее. Ну-ка, готический. Ага, может предпросмотр сделать. Не, готический мне не нравится. Ботанический. Да, ботанический поинтереснее, пожалуй. Ботанический сделаем.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Определение у нас есть. Остальное ничего, у нас все заблокировано. Понял.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Естественно, хочу.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Да, вроде у меня уже есть.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Охуеть, ты мне помогла, мать. Типа рецептов насоздавала. Ну да. Зеркало со створками, овальное, высокое. Какие-то разные ковры. Нахрена мне здесь ковер? Светильнички. Вот картины, это уже интереснее. Нюхлера и ведьмы. О. А кто еще есть? Волшебник с магическим кристаллом. Какие-то джентльмены, нахрен они не нужны, пристально смотрящие ведьмы. Ну-ка. О май. Ладно. Домовые хозяйка с эльфами. Ну, прикольно, ладно. Что еще? Такое. тоже такое. Этот, блядь, шары гладит, сидит. Ну, допустим, давайте вот эту повесим вот здесь вот. Что еще? Столы и стулья. Колдуйте 5 украшений. И на пол. Бля. Так, ладно. На пол. А что не так? Блядь, зачем колдовать на пол то, что я не хочу? Пусть тут что-нибудь, ладно. Так, и что-то на стенке наколдовать. А зеркала-то у меня есть, нахрена мне еще? Ну, давайте картины. Праздничные украшения. Статуи. Да, здесь до хрена что можно расположить, я смотрю, да? Так. Ну хорошо. Да, ну нет, что мужик мне не нравится. Лучше пусть парень шары катает. Еще одну штуку, да? Ну вот, с домовыми эльфами. Почему бы и нет?
Good work. Shall we move on?
Конечно.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Охренеть. Так, F. Ага. Поехали. Вот эти заклинания, мне кажется, потом вообще можно убрать из этой полоски. Допустим, вот это. Ой, а вот это даже прикольно, слушайте. Цвет объекта, размер объекта. А, даже так можно будет потом поменять. Кайф. Размер объекта. Допустим, вот этот ковер. А как изменить объект? Ой, изменить цвет. Блин, на ковер надо. Вращать, изменить размер. Серьезно? В принципе, почему бы и нет?
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at
Уменьшите балкон и пол в комнате. Балкон? Мне вот это нравится. Вроде неплохо выглядит. О, да!
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Близость к природе.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed.
Холодный.
No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Хотя ладно, пусть будет так. Что такое? Охренеть, да у меня хат, по-моему, личная больше, чем сам Хогвартс. Твою мать. Я теперь тут жить буду.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Так, ну это, я так понимаю, у нас потом расширится, да? Что у нас тут? Охренеть, кастомизация богатая. Ну, вроде несколько вариантов, но, блин, украсить можно почти что все. Давайте здесь древо. Чисто гостиная Пуффендуя. Ой. Не, пусть будет как было. Нормалек. Бля, мне нравится. Так. Эту точно так же, чтобы не выделялось особо. По-моему, охрененно. О, так вообще топчик. Не, вот так. Бля, ну короче, мне можно здесь залипнуть еще на несколько часов. Блин, вот здесь хз на самом деле. Что сделать? Наверное, тоже оставлю вот это. Короче, да, у меня гостиная Пуффендуя номер 2 получается какая-то. О, неплохо. Другую комнатку попробую в другом стиле. Ну, я так понимаю, здесь они стили как раз-таки под гостиные факультетов. То есть у нас сейчас Пуффендуй, а вот, например, пол больше похож на слизеринский.
Репара.
Подожди, какой репара? Так, ну ладненько. Тетька свалила, да? А какие у тебя еще варианты есть, братан?
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Уют, тепло, таинственный полумрак, холодный уют и тепло. Да, ну не.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Нормально у нас и так. Так, а почему центр пола? Я хотел вообще ворот поменять. А, дверь, наверное, такая остается, да? Ладно. Так, ну отлично, только нам теперь хреново туча рецептов нужно, чтобы все это красиво обставить, все красивенько сделать. Ой. Так. И она здесь будет всегда, да? Да, она всегда здесь вырисовывается. Понял. Так, давайте заглянем, что у нас за следующая заданька. Она где-то здесь же. Надеюсь, она не очень длинная. Да, мне интересно, я, наверное, даже половину игры еще не прошел. Что меня до сих пор продолжают обучать. И открывать различные моментики.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Что за крипто?
This way.
Пойдем.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne.
Revelio.
I loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never... But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Zorro!
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the undercroft intact.
Кстати, вот эта конфринга я бы лучше вот на эту поменял.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both
Good
have
for you.
Nice work.
Ни хрена.
How's it feel? Well, that's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Первое правило бойцовского клуба.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Покиньте крипту. Так, ну я так понял, здесь у нас типа отработка бойцовских навыков. Хотя непонятно как, чего именно, хрена. А в этом все остальное.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
блядь, Себастьяна подставляем просто направо и налево, из-за нас влипает во все подряд. Так, ладненько, давайте тогда, наверное, на этом закончим. С вами был Филранес. Всем пока и до новых встреч.